James Franco stars as Tommy Wiseau in the new movie The Disaster Artist. We're rolling film right now. What's up? It's Russell here at How's Hollywood Reviews, and if you guys haven't, go ahead and click that subscribe button, that bell notification icon. You get notified anytime I drop a new movie review, a new trailer review, anything new, you get notified, so go ahead and click on that. And also, don't forget to like, comment on the video. And in case you missed my review of the 2003 cult film The Room, I'm going to go ahead and leave a little card up there for you to click on to go ahead and get directed to that. And there is also a link in the movie review that shows you where you can view The Room on YouTube for free. So go ahead and check that out for sure. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Disaster Artist. The Disaster Artist is rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 44 minutes. It stars James Franco, Dave Franco, Ari Graynor, and Seth Rogen, and it is directed by James Franco. Overall, this movie is absolutely fantastic. You absolutely have to go see it. James Franco plays Tommy Wiseau, who was the creator and director of the 2003 cult classic, The Room. And we pretty much see the whole entire build-up of what led to the making of the movie. You see James Franco and Dave Franco's character, Tommy Wiseau and Greg Sestero. They pretty much want to break into the Hollywood acting, and Greg has his own hiccups, and nobody really wants Tommy because Tommy's so eccentric and out there that they don't really want him. Greg has an idea that they should just make their own film, and that turns the light bulb off in Tommy's head, and he's like, okay, let's do that. So he spends all this time writing a script out for the movie that ends up being The Room. Overall, like I said, this movie is absolutely fantastic. The acting, James Franco knocks it out of the park. He is spot on as Tommy Wiseau. Dave Franco as Greg Sestero, perfect. Seth Rogen, there's a ton of cameos by different Hollywood actors, which is absolutely phenomenal too. A lot of the close friends of Seth Rogen and James Franco are in the movie as well. Overall, like I said, this movie, first off, to have a movie be about a movie that was so awful, and it just wraps you up in it, and it's so funny. There's so much laughter in this movie. It's absolutely hilarious. James Franco, like I said, knocks it out. Overall, it is just a fun time. You don't have to see The Room going into it, but to understand a little bit about the backstory and to understand a little bit about what was going on in The Room, I would absolutely recommend seeing that first. You can see it on YouTube for free. I really think that James Franco should absolutely be nominated for an Academy Award for this portrayal. I thought it was hilarious. And you just really sympathize with the character of Tommy Wiseau. You really want him to, overcome all these stereotypes and everything that everybody's talking down on him about. Oh, he's not going to amount to anything, and he's not going to be any good. Nobody wants him. And he comes out and makes this movie, The Room, that ends up turning out to be a cult classic 14 years later, and they make a movie, obviously, The Disaster Artist, about it. So overall, it was really funny, and definitely go in there and just have a fun time. It's one of those movies that you just have tons of fun just watching it and just laughing along with everything. At the end of the film, they show side-by-side shots of the 2003 movie The Room with The Disaster Artist, and it's absolutely hysterical. James Franco gets Tommy Wiseau's mannerisms down to a T. And then stay after, because there's a post-credit scene too that's really hilarious that I won't tell you about. Overall, I gave this movie a 94 out of 100. I really, really, really believe that this movie is going to make an Oscar push, and it should. Franco directing it and starring in it, I thought it was just everything. He just absolutely embodied Tommy Wiseau, and the movie is just a fun time. Overall, you could tell that the guys had tons of fun on set. They're talking, they're laughing. Like, you could just tell that this movie was absolutely hilarious to be a part of, and it shows on the screen because I absolutely loved it. But more importantly, have you guys seen The Disaster Artist? If you have, sound off in the comments. Did you guys like it? Did you not like it? Sound off in the comments. Do you think this movie is going to absolutely catapult James Franco to an Oscar nomination? Sound off there in the comments. Did you think that he did a fair job in portraying Tommy Wiseau in The Room? Go ahead and sound off there in the comments. Let us know. And join me next time on How's Hollywood Reviews when we bring you another review. And until then, we'll see you guys in Hollywood.